We're also monitoring these developments out of Las Vegas. US authorities launching a terror investigation after Tesla Cybertruck exploded outside a hotel owned there in the Strip by incoming President Donald Trump. One person has died and 7 people were injured in the blast. Surveillance footage.
Man, when I say this thing blew up to smithereens, oops, there it is. Cybertruck in front of Trump Hotel. The peculiar thing about it is that Elon was with Trump this day, right? What are the odds, people? Come on, what are the odds? Let's look at this.
Las Vegas announced they had added 22 new cameras to read license plates around downtown. You can see where those cameras are located right there on your screen. We are told they will be used to scan vehicle license plates in order to find stolen or wanted vehicles. According to Las Vegas police statistics, vehicle thefts have gone down by nearly 30% over the last year. So of course, we're making sure to try to identify and see how we can avoid situations like this. Of course, as you just heard from David, these are very concerning and difficult situations.
Now, I have taught you guys in my previous channels, when a reporter or somebody is talking, look at the background, whether they're at a desk or if they're out in the field, question what you see. I don't think it's an accident that this lady's walking past and she's got on black and her assistant cart is red. Red and black means sacrifice. Red and black also means unalive. These news people, they prop these stuffs ahead of time. It's not an accident. They speak without speaking. So good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am Friend Shot Pierce, and welcome to Friend Shot Blue. It is 6:33 in the a.m. and it's the 2nd of 2025. You might ask, why am I up so early? Why couldn't sleep? I'm still wrestling with this, the cold issue. I'm getting better, but it comes and goes. So I had went to bed after doing a minor research in relation to something I saw on the internet. And I was like, wow, what a coincidence. And what is that? Well, people, the day before, there was a post on X by a guy named Tesla King. And look at that. He posted this and it says, "This Cybertruck is on fire." And then Elon Musk said, "Cybertruck looks like the future." Now you have to scratch your head and say, okay, what are the odds? Because Elon Musk, who was with Trump, and this is Elon's vehicle, that is something that he put out there from his company where he has the major shares. And it's right in front of Trump Hotel. What are the odds? Elon Musk designed Cybertruck right in front of Trump. My question to you and my question to myself as I couldn't get no sleep tonight, do you think there's some symbolism here? So I invite you to go down a journey with me because I want to show you some possible symbolism. Because what are the odds the day before a Cybertruck blows up in front of Trump Hotel, this post, which is all over social media, and again, what does it say? This Cybertruck is on fire. And Elon's response is, "Cybertruck looks like the future." What's the odds of him saying that? And what are the odds that this would occur the very next day? I'll let you sort that out. But follow me because it's going to get interesting. The Cybertruck design was unveiled on November 21st of 2019. Very, very important date, November 21st. When you take November 21st of 2025, an anniversary, subtracted from yesterday when this went down, the truck actually blew up. The difference, people, is 324 days. Now you might ask, why is 324 important? Well, the 324th day of the year is November 20th. And what is November 20th? That's Joe Biden's birthday. I said that's Joe Biden's birthday. And what makes it more interesting is that when Joe had his last birthday, guess what? Do you see what I see? Let me read this to you. Joe Biden's birthday cake was a fire hazard. I did a video on this. And so as I was sleeping, this came to mind. So I'm like, well, let me get on up. President Joe Biden had a rocking birthday on Monday. First, he got to pardon 2 turkeys and somehow managed to confuse Taylor Swift for Britney Spears in the process. That evening, he got to ring in 81 with a cake. An old man eating birthday cake is probably one of the safest things that can happen, and yet President somehow turned it into the scariest photo he's ever taken. Now, these words bothered me because I hadn't read this since I did my video on this, obviously a year plus ago. Safest thing, right? That could happen, right? Okay. It says, look at that thing. What the hell? The blaze from your birthday candles should never be the main lightning source for your photo. What you see here is the president grasping at the table out of total fear, which makes sense because a cake is on fire. A cake is on fire. Now, the other word that got me was lightning. Remember, Luke 10:18 talks about Satan being hurled out of heaven. Look like lightning. Is there symbolism in the past connected to the day? Okay, why am I saying this? Pearson, well, people, what is this? What does this look like? Don't that look like a bird? Doesn't that look like the neck of a bird? I mean, who does that? Who does that? People, I think it's symbolic of a bird. I'm going to show you guys something. Harry Potter bird catches fire. I want to show you guys something. There is a part in the Harry Potter movie. I've showed it before. You see, it's called the Phoenix bird. Little Harry walks up and he sees the bird. It's old. It's getting real old. Like Joe getting old. And as he's admiring the bird, guess what? The bird turns into flames. And then eventually it falls. And then what does it do after that? It begins to reform. Okay? Out of the ashes. The symbolism is deep, y'all. It's deep. Out of the ashes. What are we talking about here? When this situation went with this Cybertruck, like I said, I took the date of the Cybertruck release versus that date, and I got 324, which is Joe Biden's birthday, November 20th. And how is it that Joe Biden just happened to have an episode with a fire on his birthday cake? Do you see what I'm saying? Now, I'm going to show you some other stuff here. This is 11/21 of 2019 when the Tesla truck was released. 11/21/2019 is when that first Tesla truck rolled off the assembly line, versus Joe Biden's birthday when the cake caught fire, 11/20 of 2023. The difference is 48 months. What is 48, people? On April 8th, there was an eclipse, right? On April 8th of 2024. And what happened? An X came across the earth. What is X? That means you meet your demise. You're unalive. Is this in relation to the bird, which represents, like, America has a bird? Or does it have a double meaning that Joe will be unalive soon? Go on the voyage with me. I got something to show you. Watch this. Why would I say that? Joe Biden, on the 24th, he said what? The bald eagle is now America's national bird. And I'm sure the majority of Americans thought it always was. So look at this symbolism again. Now watch this. That was December 24th of 2024. Joe signed 50 bills, of which one was he made the eagle our national bird. Subtract that from what? July 4th is when we became a nation. So if you take July 4th of 2025, that's our what? That's our anniversary. 12/24, the bird, the eagle, is now our official bird. Subtracted from July 4th. The difference is 6/14, people. You know what 6/14 is, don't you? Trump's birthday is 6/14. Isn't that crazy? Is that not crazy? Look. Trump's birthday. Right there, 6/14. You see how this is coming to play? But wait, I'm not done. Watch this. 12/24, Joe made that bird, eagle, official bird, United States, subtracted from 11/20 of 2024, Joe's last birthday. The difference is 4 weeks and 6 days. Isn't he the 46th president? And I've taught you guys over the years that 46 means what? Unalived. Okay? His son, Beau Biden, JFK, George Floyd, George Orwell, they all met their demise at 46 years old. Is this pointing also to Joe, as well as America? The bird burning up and boom, transforming into what? This new golden age, baby. I see it for what it is. What do you think? Now watch this. 12/24, he signed legislation to make the bird symbol for America, versus 11/5. What is 11/5? That was election day. The difference is 49. Why is 49 important? Well, guess who is the current 49th VP? That'd be Kamala Harris. Where am I going with this? Well, here's Elon's birthday, 6/28. 6/28, 2023, a birthday for him, versus 12/24, the day that Joe signed this bird as the bald eagle as our national bird. The difference is 78 weeks. Who's 78 years old? Mr. Golden Age himself, Trump. This is fascinating. To think that we started with a Cybertruck. A Cybertruck, y'all. And there's a possibility that it's symbolic. And it's talking about Trump, Kamala, and Joe. She replaces Joe, and the situation shows the new golden age. It's deep. Now check this out. Remember Lady Gaga on January 20th of 2017, she wore red and black. Like I showed you a little while ago, lady had on red and black. Red and black means your demise, death. But she also wore that eagle. She wore a bird. Like Noah had a bird, came back with a reef, about dry land for a new world order for God, right? Okay. So look at this. She's got this bird on. Could this also be the phoenix bird? That America, the red and black means death? That America in the future would be dying? Is that why she had this on? Let's look at the dates. Lady Gaga's birthday. Her birthday, y'all, is, let me see here. I don't have it here, but her birthday is March 28th. Anniversary of her birthday is 2025. She got a birthday coming up. Lady Gaga, 3/28. Subtracted from the day that Joe Biden signed legislation to make the bald eagle our bird. The difference, people, is 94 days. Now, what's 94? The 94th day of the year is April 4th. Who is the 44th president? Barack Obama. People, you know, it's almost impossible that all of a sudden there's a post with a burnt up appeal of a Cybertruck. And this guy says, this Cybertruck is on fire. And Elon's response is, looks like the future. And the very next day, people, you have this explosion, which I can't show you, but so I turn down the sound.
Is circulated on.
Look at that. Can you believe that? It literally blew up. Literally. What are the odds? Are you kidding me? It just blew up out of nowhere. He said, looks like the future, huh? What do you think, people? Have you heard about this? Are you shocked? What do you think's going on? They trying to tell us something? Are there hidden meanings in this thing? It very well might be. If something happens to our commander-in-chief and Kamala takes the helm, then I know these signs were itching to be dug out. Well, I'm going back to bed. We'll see what happens. I'll post this. We'll go from there. It's 6:49 now. I'll post this at 8 a.m. Central Time, my time. And we'll see what happens with Mr. Biden the next few days. God bless.